Then here we have the Arnold Classic competitors list and the most desired prediction. I just wanted to do this one. I really wanted to do this one, guys. Here we have obviously it's going to be William Bonak, Shankar, Big Ramy, Andrew Jack. You know all of them, and we are going to start from the last place, to the first place. And well, sadly, your last place is going to be Kamala Garden. It's not anything against Kamal. I really love his physique, but the caliber of competition is really, really crazy. Remember, he was beaten by an off Kim Williams, who didn't even place at the Mr. Olympia. And even though he probably is going to be improved and he's complete, I don't think he's going to be able to fend off all of these guys. So
What did he say?
next is going to be Patrick Morgue, which I think that he's going to be improved. And between him and Kamal, they are pretty much switchable, guys. You can have each one of them at last place. The thing with Patrick is that we don't know how his legs are going to look, and these guys, all of them, are massive in comparison. And probably are going to dwarf Patrick and are more complete, guys. That's the deal with him. And we, as I explained you, we didn't know how his legs are going to flow.
I mean, it's alright, like.
Then we have the Beast. And take this one with a grain of salt. The thing with this one is that taking into consideration how he plays at the Olympia, and if Justin is improved, probably he's going to leapfrog Akeem Williams, but he can be much higher, guys. He can even be runner up. This is how tight this lineup is going to be. Like from here onwards, these guys can be placed pretty much anywhere except for the top one. Then we have Justin Rodriguez, that I think that is going to be a little bit better and is going to be able to fend off Akeem Williams from placing higher, even though it can go either way between him and Akeem. I'm not quite sure, and I will not be able to say which one of them is going to be able to win or get a victory on top of each other. So, I just hope they look at their best, and I have Justin there. Then I have Veerami.
What did he say?
Then I have Veerami here because, being honest, I don't think that the stem cell treatment is going to take effect that crazy yet, where he can like reclaim his former glory. He probably will at the Olympia, but I don't know if he's going to do it like just yet. He's really near to that, but I don't think he's already there.
Oh my god!
Now, this might be surprising for you guys, but I have here Sean Clarida. And I think that Sean Clarida can leapfrog a lot of top guys. He basically just beat a former Mr. Olympia, in my opinion, that he can do it due to his symmetry and his fullness and completeness. But he's going to have a lot of a harder time with guys like William Bonak and Nick Walker because they're basically bigger versions than him. And then we have the other monsters like Samson. And then here in fourth, going to have William Bonak, which even though he's going to be improved and he can even win the show, he can be second. He can be pretty much like everywhere in these places. But I think that Samson and Andrew have done enough to leapfrog William Bonak. And it's not because William Bonek is bad, it's simply that these guys are getting much better and the competition is getting tougher.
Nice.
And here we have Andrew Jack, which I believe is going to be third. He's going to be improved. Improved enough to beat Big Ramy, to keep off William Bonak, which he did at the Olympia, but I don't think that he's going to be improved enough yet to take down Samson and Nick. And well, I personally have him in third place, but he can even win the entire show. Like, That's how good he is.
Nice.
And then I have Samson in second, guys. I mean, it's going to be very similar to how they place at the Olympia, but not really. I personally believe that Samson, with the improvements and the conditioning, it's going to be just pushing Nick Walker. I don't know if he can win. He has a shot of beating Nick Walker, which he didn't have at the Olympia, but I don't think that he's just there yet. He's getting closer, but not there yet. And then we have the Mutant. And he is the only guy that I think that he's going to either be first or second. Because he's going to be tighter from the Olympia and he's going to be as good and a little bit better and improved from the Mr. Olympia, which he, even though everyone comes like almost their best, he's still going to be there in the top 1st of top 2 because he's that dominant and that good of a bodybuilder